Jose Rizal is a name Filipinos know well. He was a brilliant writer and a doctor. He was a scholar and an artist. Rizal fought for reforms in the Philippines. He did this during Spanish colonial rule. His words ignited a nation's spirit. He became a national hero. His death made him a martyr. He is deeply revered by many, a man of intellect and peace. Then there is Jack the Ripper. This name brings a chill to the spine. He was a mysterious serial killer. He stalked the dark streets of London. This happened in the year 1888. His victims were vulnerable women. His true identity remains unknown. He is a puzzle that endures, a horrifying figure in crime history. The legend of his terror lives on. A truly strange idea once surfaced. Could Jose Rizal be Jack the Ripper? This theory is shocking to most people. It attempts to link a beloved hero with a notorious shadowy villain. One man known for his good deeds, the other known for brutal acts. How could such a bizarre connection arise? It is a question worth exploring. Let us delve into this curious notion. This essay will look into this claim. We will examine the so-called evidence. We will also look at the hard facts. We will try to understand why it persists. Why do people entertain such thoughts? History can sometimes be a source of strange tales and wild speculation. It is important to separate fact from fiction. This story is certainly a peculiar one. Let's begin our investigation. One fact is undeniably true. Jose Rizal was present in London. He lived there for a period in 1888. This was the exact time when Jack the Ripper committed his murders. This geographical and temporal overlap is a key point for the theorists. It places Rizal near the crime scenes, or at least in the same city, a starting point for suspicion. Another point raised involves initials. Jose Rizal can be shortened to JR. Jack the Ripper is also known as JR. Some people see this as a significant link. They believe it is more than mere chance. But is this strong, compelling evidence? Or is it simply a coincidence? Initials can be very common after all. Many individuals share the same letters. This alone proves very little. So what was Rizal actually doing in London? His activities there are well documented. He spent many hours at the British Museum. He was diligently researching Philippine history. He was also writing his famous novels and annotating Antonio de Morga's book. His schedule was packed with scholarly work. He was focused on his intellectual pursuits. Did he really have the time or inclination to lead a dark, violent double life? Some proponents of the theory mention diaries. They claim some pages from Rizal's diaries from his London period might be missing. Could these missing pages hide dark secrets? Rizal was a prolific writer, it is true. He kept journals and wrote many letters. Most of his writings are preserved and known. Unexplained gaps can indeed fuel speculation, but speculation is not solid proof. More concrete evidence is always needed. Jose Rizal was a trained physician. He studied medicine in Spain and Germany. This meant he possessed knowledge of human anatomy. The Ripper's victims suffered terrible wounds. Some reports suggest the killer had surgical skill, or at least some anatomical understanding. Theorists seize upon this aspect of Rizal. They try to connect his medical training to the gruesome nature of the crimes. But is this a logical or fair assumption? Rizal was also known to admire women. He had several romantic interests in his life. He wrote moving poems to some of them. Some contemporaries described him as a charmer. Jack the Ripper exclusively targeted women. This is another point highlighted by theorists. They suggest a possible dark side to Rizal's interactions with the opposite sex. Could his charm hide something sinister? This is a very serious accusation. However, many doctors know human anatomy. It is a fundamental part of medical education. This knowledge does not make them killers. It is used to heal, not to harm. Similarly, having romantic relationships is normal. Appreciating women is not a sign of a twisted or violent personality. Context is absolutely crucial in these matters. Facts can be easily twisted if isolated. We must look at the bigger picture. Indeed, Rizal wrote about women often. He usually did so with great respect and genuine admiration for their qualities. He emphasized their important role in both family life and society. This positive view directly contradicts the profile of Jack the Ripper. The Ripper showed nothing but hatred and extreme brutality towards his victims. Their worldviews seem entirely different. So, what is the actual verifiable evidence? In truth, there is no direct proof. Nothing concretely links Rizal to these crimes. His entire life and character speak volumes. He consistently advocated for education and justice. He campaigned for reforms through peaceful means. His writings promote enlightenment, not violence. His life's work stands against such claims. He was a builder, not a destroyer. The theory lacks any credible foundation. Consider Rizal's known actions in London. He was deeply immersed in historical research. He was writing for the future of his country. These activities are extensively documented. They portray a man of intense focus and dedication to his patriotic mission. This image is far removed from that of a nocturnal predator haunting alleyways. The two personas simply do not align. His documented life offers a strong rebuttal. Why then does this bizarre theory persist? Unsolved mysteries often attract speculation. People are fascinated by the unknown. Jack the Ripper remains an enigma. Rizal is an internationally recognized figure. Linking two such famous names is sensational. It creates a dramatic, if unbelievable, story. Conspiracy theories offer simple answers to complex or unsettling questions. The allure of a hidden truth is strong. Ultimately, this theory does little harm to Jose Rizal's monumental legacy. He remains a towering national hero. His contributions are too significant, too well established to be easily tarnished by such a far-fetched, baseless claim. But it shows how historical figures can become subjects of myth and speculation. We must always approach history critically and seek truth based on evidence.